Hello everyone, my name's Cade and welcome to what is probably going to be the finale of The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. Last time we finally entered the final dungeon and we have to come face to face with our mysterious man one more time, I think. So let's get to it. There's also going to be the post-game stuff, which I think I'll just do in this episode, but I'm going to mention something right out the gate, just as a kind of just to kind of alert you guys. I am going to be playing through this on easy mode. Now, the reason being is because I do have things that I need to get prepared for, and I'm leaving like 3 days, and I do want to finish this game before I get through it, before I get going. So I figure, you know what, let's just set it to easy mode and get the story over with, and then when we get to the post-game stuff, I'll just set it to very easy mode so we can breeze through. So I know it's not ideal for some of you, but I want to see the story, so that's what we're going to do. I apologize for it, but I just want to make sure I finish this game before I get going, whilst also having enough time to prepare. There. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get moving. I could do very easy for the story, but I figured why not just have it on normal easy, better than very easy. Besides, I want to see just how different it feels. So far, it feels not that different, though.
Nice. That went.
This could get tricky. I have some sweets for you, Mr. Arthur.
Level increased.
We've got a charge.
There we go.
Here's my chance.
Activate. Boost gauge limiter removed.
That'll complete.
I'll try and get all the chests as well while we're at it.
Take the stun.
Oh boy. So, final boss is likely going to be the mysterious Grendel Zolga figure. The question is who he is. Considering the way the game's been talking about him, I have one guess. I'm not going to say who it is because at the same time, I don't know if I quite believe the guess myself. Because even saying the guess in my mind sounds ridiculous. Yet at the same time, I can't imagine who else it is. I'll let you know if I'm right or wrong when we actually see who it is. But I have my own guess as to who the Grendel Zolga person actually is. The man in the black coat. If it's who I think it is, then that's quite sad, but again, it's a little ridiculous to think of, but I'll let you know if I'm right or wrong when we actually get to it. Oh yeah, we have Mare as our freaking our freaking hollow core right now. Just keep her moving.
This could get tricky.
Who is like panicking? Do you hear that? One of the hollow cores I think is like panicking. I don't know who, but it definitely sounds like a holocore is like afraid. Wait, it could be. No, it's definitely not you. Why does it sound like there's a holocore that's afraid? I was about to say, like, there's no way it's Potter Modder, right?
That was some fine fighting, Van.
No, it's definitely not Potter Modder. Can I gather all these guys up in one fight?
Quite the receptions.
I thought you had a bigger range.
Boost gauge limiter released.
Oh jeez.
Here's my chance.
Oh god. I forgot these guys have this many turns.
Got the number.
I won't lose. Activating drone.
I had
Chance.
Let's stay on the offensive.
There.
The floor.
Nebulous.
There. It's pulled out. Here's my chance.
Destroy.
There.
A chance.
I didn't even see you. What?
There.
Sucker.
Van.
Oh, yeah.
It's time.
Why you get 3 turns? Grendel skill stones.
That's how it goes.
I won't stop here.
There's still much I have yet to learn.
Stats.
Bunch of level ups.
Let's get to work.
I guess playing them very easy allows me to still have a little bit of strategy involved, whilst also not being, you know,
Boost gauge limiter removed.
taking as long on normal.
You're just the cutest little thing, LP.
Always got it down,
I feel
Miss
so
Seth.
much better just having you around.
Beep.
This shard body doesn't quite compare with my Rosenberg doll form,
I agree.
but I suppose it's acceptable.
It'll
Barring
suffice.
the fact that I'm unable to eat anything.
Depressing.
Come here, you.
Squeeze.
I told you, don't hug me when I'm in my shard form.
Squeeze.
So tight.
Simmer down, you two.
Squeeze. Hug.
Watching your form.
It's so good to have Lapis back. I wonder if that means we'll actually see her properly in the next Farewell Ozamiria. I hope it does. I still feel like we need to see Rufus again too.
Some sweets for you, Mr. Arthur.
If Lapis, Swin, and Nadia can appear in this game, then I think there's a good chance that Rufus could appear in the next one with all of them. And I want to see Lapis in her actual body in the next game. And again, I still think that
I can live with this.
I still think that Rain and Kevin are like obvious choices for characters who will appear in the next game as well.
Well, this is weird. Maybe you could try
Oh,
a
what the
shard
hell?
search.
Huh. That's strange. Huh, that's new.
Take the count, Dave. You got it.
DX? Well, now I feel like I need to be
Watch
doing this
this.
consistently.
That one's big.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arthur?
Gotta charge this back.
You snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you lose. Alright.
Let's wail. All you on, yes.
Of course, there's also still the art questions. I mean,
Shard boost opportunity. Certain
why did that frickin' Nina call herself the Echelon?
There's still much I have yet to learn.
Do I actually still have that message here? I do. The Eschaton Saint.
Huh.
What does that mean? Oh, hi.
Path's all clear.
The Eschaton Saint. What exactly does that mean, though? Is she a Dominion?
Well,
She evidently
what a
has
nice
abnormal
little
powers,
Get to work. There.
and the fact, and she works with the Asteriot.
Snooze, you lose.
So I feel like it's not a stretch to imagine she could be a Dominion.
It's time.
Activating skill.
You're down. You're open.
Nice. Moving on up.
I did it.
Well, we'll just have to figure that out later. Oh my lord, that's a lot of enemies.
Here's my chance.
What a pain.
Energy output activated. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Mr. Arthur.
Activate. Boost gauge limiter released.
Certain art
you
should
got?
be effective.
Ow.
Bring it on.
Activate skill.
A chance.
Activate there.
Have some more.
Beat him up.
It should be safe for now.
Nice job.
It seems we have a way forward.
Very nice.
Take this one, Dave.
Got it.
Keep it up.
Keep her going. We gotta make it through.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy.
This area is starting to feel like a maze. What the hell's going
Level
on?
increased.
Art to the best.
Let's take them out.
Deploying shards.
I feel like I've gone in a circle at this point. Oh, because I kind of sort of have, actually. Look at it. I see.
You got it.
There. Yeah, I see. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
Keep her going.
Let's start the battle. Let's finish that attack.
Nope.
Now's your chance for a sharp boost. Activate.
Up to you, Reset.
Sweep him under.
Miss Price. You're next on yes.
Please hit.
There.
Watch out for break do that.
There. Take the stun, eh?
Got it.
Now's your chance for a after archive.
All you on yes.
I'm
That
ready.
doesn't reach.
Action.
That works though.
There.
Looks like a chest.
It's just gonna hurt for me
Nice
to have to
job, I
wait
guess.
for the for the next game to come out because again I don't speak Japanese.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong. Let's finish this now.
Because now I have caught up fully with the English releases at this point. I don't know about any like side games, but there's technically that one. What is it called? Wise? Like the letter Y and then S or something.
All you on.
Ren. Here's my chance.
Alright.
Activate discount.
Okay.
Battle complete. We did exemplary work.
You
that
were
looks
an
like
incredible
nice
helper set.
Alright. I don't think this
see
is
a
the
stopping
boss
point.
fight,
Would you care
but
to
this
rest?
is some.
That
Oh
hits
yeah, I
the
forgot about
spot.
this. Yeah, we'll do a stand. Why not? Heavenly Roar. This apparently is not the actual boss fight, but it is a what? Oh. Gotcha. I got it to the bottom. Alright, oh my gosh. What are you three doing here? You know what? I'm gonna enjoy this. I absolutely want another chance to beat you three up.
Fancy meeting you here, my friends. It's good to see the former Angel Boy is doing better than when I last
I can't
saw
wait to
him.
rearrange your face once more.
What? Oh, come the hell on.
Why are you three here?
What are you three doing here?
Great. It's the world's most hateable trio.
Indeed.
It's been a full month since our last encounter with them.
You must have used the girl's shadow powers to force your way in here.
Why, yes. That and a little help from our dear Retzi.
She's always had a soft spot for you. And why that is, I'll never understand.
Indeed.
You know, I was wondering the same thing as them. Why are we here?
What?
Their fight literally has nothing to do with us.
Funny, I had the same exact thought. Is there any point to us being here? We fulfilled our contract a month ago. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't teleport us out right now.
Strange.
Oh, don't be like that, kiddos. I'm trying to help you experience life's greatest pleasures, and those are often found off the beaten path. Now then, we have quite an ensemble here, and I can't think of a more fitting stage to close out this little play of ours. I wanted to make one last appearance before we take a bow, so I thought it'd be fun if I served as the opening act to this grand finale.
Thanks.
The nerve of
Thanks, but we don't need an opening act. We're fired up enough without your help. Ooh, I remember him from when I was being controlled. He's scary.
You're right to be afraid of him.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
He is
Rat
awful.
Job is the king of creepy.
I took a look at the report on what happened at Nemeth Island.
That's right. You weren't there.
Procurement and attempted use of biochemical weapons are serious charges. You won't be getting off with a mere
He
slap on
can
the wrist.
he can literally melt people with his poisons. I have not forgotten about that. What he did to those monsters back at the end of the first game during Pandemonium, he literally melted monsters with his poisons.
Oh dear. I suppose that means my free pass for helping take down Almata has already expired.
You never had a pass.
Well, our little pact was just about over anyway. Which means things will start to heat up soon.
Well aware, and we'll be ready.
I see. He must be talking about the bilateral non-intervention pact my father made with the Grand Master of Ouroboros.
You know about that.
I can't believe the leader of an entire nation would strike a deal with some faceless organization.
But that pact is almost over with?
Whatever. That ain't our concern.
I
You two
see.
can work that stuff out on your own time.
So that's going to be what the third game's about, isn't it? The third game's going to be about that pact probably being finished anyways.
Anyway, let me get one thing straight. You're here because you're bored, right? Need a bit of excitement now that your Nemeth Island circus act is over?
We can entertain.
Well, we don't got time to mingle with shit stirrers like you. So let's just get this over with.
Come here. I want some more pleasure beating
you
you.
guys are in a bad mood, but that just makes me want to push your buttons even more.
They've got more people this time. Ugh, this is going to be a real pain.
That's fine by me. As they say, no pain, no gain. Take that to heart. Think of this as your final trial. Show me some fancy moves out there, kiddos.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really? It's about time.
I don't like the implications there.
Frickin' yeah! Now I'm fired up!
They've got that killer glint in their eyes. If you stand in our way, we'll cut you down to size.
I might as well sample a bit of that poison you're so famous for.
You're going to pay for what you did to me on Nemeth Island.
Exactly.
This time, I'll fight you with my own power. The power that my friends helped me attain.
Ren has... I have had just about enough of you at this point.
Oh.
It's about time you got a dose of comeuppance, and I'll be the one to deliver it!
The last little bit of cross, huh?
We'll see about that. All right, it's showtime. Let's boogie.
Shall we dance?
Deploying shards. Let's make short work of them.
The glinting bullet. It's Shadowhand, or whatever your name is.
Guess I gotta put in a
The
little
1000th
effort here.
Oathbreaker.
Let's have a look-see.
Alright. I'm going to enjoy this.
Over here! All for you! Up to you, Bissette!
Yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of an easier time here anyways, so I will be very happy to take abuse of it.
Going all activating!
Bottom water.
Double bucket! A chance!
Initiating drive.
Jawbreak. Oh, come on. Right out the gate.
Snack time.
Oh dear. I see what's going on here. Oh shit. I'm noting.
Chance!
Poison.
Now's your chance for a shard boost.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Poison.
Please speed this up.
You know, you're just wasting your time, right?
I suggest we strike now!
It's go time!
Can we speed this up?
Activating skill.
Let's do this.
Damn! This shit's hard!
Boost gauge expanded.
All you on, yes!
Pandemonium Harbinger.
I won't hold back.
Ugh, what a drag.
Here.
Pull out all the stops!
Yeah! Let's go down! Grant
Okay. Okay.
I'll cut you out. Dirge.
Your turn.
Break Google.
Here's my chance.
No, you don't.
They're stuck.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Bring it on!
Boost level maxed.
After our
Do this!
X out.
I'm seeing them.
Hand of Satanile.
Hand of Satanile. Now it's my turn. I'll pour you
See you,
some
Brody.
tea. You're next, Onyes.
The real god.
Here's my chance. Full boost.
Mystic Vision.
My move now!
After our turn.
I think we can do better. Let's all take it up a notch.
You
Here
cannot
he
run.
comes.
Sneaking up.
Helter Onyx.
I think I'll try this.
Demonic Brew.
Now it's my turn.
What were those
Energy
wings?
output max.
Did he have those before? I don't recognize those.
The rest is up to you. Time to let loose.
Whatever the case, I don't like it.
Let's go, Anya. Now's your chance to boost.
Ugh, what a drag.
I'll give it my all.
Holy Bloom.
I won't.
Void Snake.
I can't say the same for
Now
them.
it's my turn.
Good luck.
Ugh, you people suck.
The floor's yours, Van.
Engaging skill.
Now
Yeah, that's clean.
Let's do.
My?
Boost gauge upgraded.
Make it count, Van.
This is stupid.
activate skill.
A chance. I'll give it my all.
Alan,
He's in a-
If you could, under. Shizuna.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
End it.
Still, put it in.
Come on.
Well done, everyone. Bravo.
Damn you! Screw with me, you shitheads!
Not happy, are you?
Language, ix, and volume. Not that I don't share your sentiments.
Boo-hoo.
Even with them being totally outnumbered, they still put up a good fight. Those two really are something.
What a bummer. I really wanted to knock them down a peg, and bringing them to heel would have done the trick. Bring them to heel?
Thank you, Lapis.
I'm guessing that's not a phrase she picked up on in school.
That was incredible. You really do know how to show an old man a good time. But like I said earlier, we're just the opening act.
Are you serious? Again?
Stop running away!
Coward.
You guys give new meaning to the word coward.
Yeah.
Oh well. In a way, I'm glad you guys showed up when you did. Better here than at the finish line. You won't be able to get in our way later, because you'll be too busy licking your wounds.
Fair point.
They could have shown up at the worst possible moment and spoiled everything. That's very much the sort of thing they do.
Fair enough.
About that. After my recent exploits, I received a bit of a tongue lashing.
Oh?
So I won't be stepping too far out of line for the time being.
Really?
Anywho, a promise is a promise. Ix Eldarion. Yorda Eldarion.
Huh?
I hereby pronounce you shared owners of the title of Enforcer number 20.
Oh. That's what it's been about.
It's the third number from the last. I hope you'll enjoy dancing at the end of our strings.
Enforcer number 20.
Hell yes! We've hit the big time! Sucks having to share a number, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't mind that part so much. I'm just excited to have some freedom for a change.
So that's what this is all about. It was a test for them. Become enforcers.
Seems like your betrayal was short-lived. Now you're right back into the fold.
Yep.
And you're adding new members to the Enforcers' ranks. It's been 2 years since we confirmed the existence of Enforcer number 19.
You just had to drag those kids down with you. You really are the worst, Harwood.
Yep.
Why, thank you, my dear Ren.
Piss off.
Now it's time we exited stage left. Let's hope this doesn't end with your demise.
Bye-bye! Next time we're totally blowing your faces off.
I'd like to see you
Try not to die, because we want to be the ones to slaughter you.
Enforcer number 20, huh?
What is their problem?
A lot.
I feel you, really. But you may as well be yelling at a brick wall.
Yeah, no point.
Ugh. It's like they were deliberately trying to get on our nerves. They were so not cute.
I agree.
Their names, on the other hand, get my seal of approval.
No.
I give Yorda 91 and Ix a 78.
Are you ever going to tell us the criteria?
Nope. That criteria is forever sealed away.
With everything that happened on the island, I couldn't help but be a little anxious.
We ain't ever learned what the criteria for her cuteness points are.
Maybe I should have laid into him a bit more.
Yeah. Oh well.
Personally, I think you did fine, Gatra. I agree.
I'd even say you were great.
Besides, it's not like he would have listened or cared.
Yeah.
What's important is that you beat him at his own game and made him look like a fool.
I suppose you're right.
They may have delayed us, but now there is nothing else standing in our way.
Right. If anything, it made for a fine warm-up.
Indeed.
Ready to beat feet, Van?
Yeah. It's about time we wrap this up.
Let's go see the mystery man. Get an actual... Oh,
That jackass lives to stir shit up. Are we sure he doesn't have anything to do with the Genesis?
as far as we
He
can
must have had
tell.
some aim he was trying to achieve.
I wouldn't overthink it. It's as Aaron says. He simply takes pleasure in stirring the pot. Still, it's nice to know he finally got a proper scolding for his incessant mischief.
Fair enough. Alright. Further up we go. Are those the clown enemies again?
That hits the spot.
That is the clown enemies again. What are you called? Wise clowns? Yeah, it is. That's literally wise clowns. I was gonna say wise men clowns, but...
Let's stay on the offensive.
You've got it! You're up, friend! Activating skill.
A chance! There! Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
There! Make it count, Van. Activating skill. There! I'll take you on. There!
And after Enforcer number 19, which I assume is Cedric, right?
Great going on, yes?
I have to assume that Enforcer number 19 is Cedric.
I'm on it. You've got to charge that. Now's your chance for a sharp boost.
I still feel bad about Cedric's whole deal.
Nice! That went great.
Grand
You're a true
Topaz.
professional, Van. I recommend using physical attacks.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Ugh, what a pain. Now's your chance for a sharp boost. Let's stay on the offensive.
It's showtime!
As you are a vandalizer raid.
Stage expanded.
You're up, friend! Activating skill.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
There we go. A chance. Activating skill.
I didn't even see the big guy here, to be honest with you. I didn't even know there was a big guy here. Duplicates roar.
Activating skill.
The floor's yours, Van!
Kill it.
Show me what you got, Silverblade!
That's how it goes.
I did it.
The more experience I gain, the more capable
Bunch
I'll
of levels.
One step closer to reaching.
I want to drag these guys into the
There's
fight
a ton
too.
of them. Should we get to work?
You've got a hard
That'll do.
Now swing it.
That'll do.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Make it count, Van. Activate. It's time.
Activating skill.
Nice and easy.
Aye. They didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Goodies for the
Perfect as always,
taking.
friend.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I just want to still explore everything here.
Let's start the battle.
Take the count!
Snooze, you lose.
Activate.
Counting on you, Shizuna!
Engaging
Come
skill.
on.
It's time.
Activating skill.
You're next on
Activating skill. Van. Activating skill.
Come on. It doesn't seem like there should be any more boss fights between now and the final boss. That being said, what worries me is that the final boss, the section for the final boss in the guide I have, it shows like 8 different boss fights. I don't know how I feel about that. Though it does make me more glad I'm playing this on easy mode, because God, I do not have a good time right now to farm for every other thing. Every character.
All in a day's work.
An impressive display. Let's take them out.
Let's get to it!
You've got to charge
How did I miss that?
Snooze, you lose.
Activate skill. Here we go.
It's time.
Activating skill.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
Let's go on, yes. Activating skill.
Sucker!
It should be safe for now. Great going on, yes.
Watch it. That one's big.
There's a ton of them.
Got him up.
Should we get to work?
They're down. This is the perfect time, Koshar. You're up against a large group.
This is a very big group. What the heck?
Engage. Boost gauge upgraded.
Make it count, Van. I like where this is headed.
All you on, yes!
Got him up.
Have some more.
It's time.
Destroy.
All in a day's work.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Cut you up. They're down.
Let's
She's
finish
got
the
the upper
job.
hand.
Got him up. Keep moving.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us, Shizuna.
That looks like a nice chest.
Aha.
That's odd. Would you like to try a shard search?
I do. Hydro Cannon. That's a Pokemon move. I gotta figure out where that is. Where art thou? Ah, down here it looks like. There we go.
Yes, I can feel it. An incredible power is welling up just beyond here. It's awaiting our arrival.
Up there.
It's the source of this spatial distortion. No, of all these incidents.
We'll put an end to it this time. Let's do this, everyone!
Hmm. It's the question of who is it? Who is the source of all of this?
It's time.
Activate.
The floor's yours, man. Here.
Oh, we won't have to wait long to find out.
Have some more.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
There we go.
All in a day's
Just keep her going.
Impressive as always, Shizuna.
We're getting close.
Let's get to work.
You got a charge attack ready.
Blink, we got the upper hand. We can win.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
It's working. They're down.
That'll do.
Let's do this,
Activating
Red.
skill. Sucker.
That was perfect.
All in a day's work.
Clown.
I'll take over.
Physical attack.
No, I'm just gonna kill you.
You picked it.
Got it.
Engaging. Boost gauge upgraded.
I swear I hear a guy's voice every so often. What the
This
heck?
feels pretty
Well,
great.
well. Impressive
What a
as
nice
always,
little chest.
Shizuna.
Drawn in by karma is lying in the ground. Max law alignment has given me Onyx Steel. Nice. I guess there's one for each alignment. It's interesting that there's no boss for it, though. They gave a boss fight before.
I'm on it.
Ah,
You've got a track record.
kill it.
Nice.
There's a ton of them. So we get to work.
Shall we?
What a pain. Now's your chance.
Is it Lapis I'm hearing? I thought it sounded like a guy's voice, but maybe it's just the tone of her voice that makes me think it's a guy at first.
All in a day's work.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us, Shizuna.
I want more fighting.
My, what a crowd.
Show me what you got.
I want more murder.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Make it count, Ben. You're open.
More experience.
You picked the wrong guy to
They
fight.
should make for an interesting opponent. Let's begin, shall we?
You've got a charge attack record.
Snooze, you lose.
Got it.
You got it.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
They're down. Let's go.
That'll do it.
You're open. It should be safe for now.
Serum capsule.
Nice job, yes?
Do, 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 do.
They should make for an interesting opponent. Let's begin, shall we?
You've got a charge attack record.
Snooze,
Got it.
you lose.
Now we're talking.
I didn't even. Nice.
Going all in.
Freezing. Let's do this, Ren.
You're up, Ren.
This fight did not go in the way that I'd hoped it would.
Passive extra. Van. Activate count. A chance.
Still got decent AF. Oh, if I get to speak, that'd be
You're up.
great.
Activating skill.
You're down. Move, Divine Blade.
Now's a great time for engaging skill.
Got him up.
You're open.
All in a day's
Indigo
work.
ring.
An impressive display, Divine Blade.
I think we're getting close. I think I see the end. The end is in sight. Hey, God. All chests plundered. Quetzalcoatl, 100% evasion while casting arts? Okay, that's wild. That is exceedingly wild.
You've got to try what a pain. Now's your chance for a sharp and each level match.
Let's stay on the offensive.
I like where this is headed.
Do this.
You're up, friend.
Shard boost opportunity. Boost gauge limiter release.
That worked.
Now we're talking.
I could have done that better if I tried, I think. I should probably give that
Switching to
to
maintenance mode.
yeah, we're giving that to you. That's really powerful.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us.
All right,
Shizna.
it's time. Is that what I think it is?
Is that what I think it is?
Why'd you take 10 years to say that?
It must be at the top of these stairs.
This is our last fight. Let's make sure we're ready before we head on up.
All right, here we go.
That hits the spot.
I'm not even gonna make an extra weapon. I want to see the end of this. Ready and willing. Let's do it. There he is. Time to finally see who you are, buddy. And there are the lights
It's
of
the
the
lights from the
Genesis.
7 Genesis. So their power was here all along. Or rather,
The essence of their power. It's been extracted, allowing the Genesis to act autonomously.
That seems like an apt enough description to me. And look at what's inside of the man in front of us.
Ah, the 8th Genesis. The centerpiece of all that's happened these past 2 months.
Yep.
So you've come, Van Arkwright, and you brought the other fixers with you, along with a few fresh faces.
Well, you were the one who told me to be in front of Treon Tower at 4:30 p.m. I'm probably a little late, but hey, time's frozen. Nice when technicalities work in your favor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose you get a pass.
The hell? He's talking like a normal-ass person now.
Yes.
Well, aside from the demonic reverberation, anyway.
Yeah. Though, why do I get the feeling I've heard that voice before?
Because I think we have.
You're right. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, I hear it too. And when he speaks, I can feel my chest tighten.
Are you who I think you are?
Then is he someone you all know? Or is it possible that...
Maybe we know him too. You do know him. But I can't reveal who he is.
Lapis?
Since we're in close proximity of the 8th, maybe you can call out to her now, Van.
Good point.
There.
There!
There we go. About damn time.
What took you so long? You have no sense of urgency. You made me sit there in the background for ages, and then you replaced me?
I literally couldn't call you.
Your name was Lapis, right? While I appreciate your help up to now, I've got everything under control. So why don't you buzz off?
There.
Fine, fine. You can have Van back. I was simply repaying what I owed. Now hush. You're interrupting a very important conversation. Whoa. Hope you just shut her down. She's like her older sibling.
Well, while that certainly is cute, we really should get back to the subject at hand.
Yeah.
Right. I hope you all know how much I appreciate your help. Thanks to you guys, I can finally put this 4SPG to bed.
Van.
First things first. Let's see if my suspicions are right on the mirror. Can't move forward until we do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Just as the smallest units of matter have their own particles and waveforms, my existence is ever in a state of flux. It cannot be validated without first being observed. You must determine my identity without relying on your lauded sense of smell.
Yep.
Fair enough.
But I might have an idea of who you are.
As soon as I got your message this morning, I knew for sure that you were C. We're positive that you aren't the first or second C. Testimony from the people who knew him makes that clear as day.
Mm-hmm. You're your own. It ain't Crow, and it ain't Rufus.
Now then, there was something that stuck out to me when I was going over the notes again. The warnings there were stated so plainly, I couldn't get a bead on who could have written them. That's the mark of a real pro, a pro who specializes in multiple fields, writing, among others.
Be on guard for the 7th Genesis, the Revolution Festival tomorrow. If you desire truth, investigate Armis.
Multiple fields? Wait. Oh, I get it now.
It is. Is it really? Is my hunch right?
And that's when it hit me. There's only one person I know who has such an annoying attention to detail. When that thought came to mind, I immediately said to myself, there's no way.
'Cause he's dead.
But after learning the Garden Master's true identity, fighting through hell and back during that coup, and seeing people be recreated by the 8th Genesis, I couldn't entirely dismiss the idea.
Is it you, Dingo? Just tell me. Is it you?
A deceased revolutionary, clinging to existence like a parasite.
And the Genesis recreating versions of Jin and Kilika, who were almost like abstractions.
So are you Dingo?
Not bad. However, there is still one small thing you failed to pick up on. If I am who you believe me to be, then tell me, what reason would I have to hide behind the name C?
That's the big thing, isn't it?
Why would I adopt an ill-conceived alias used by those who operated in the shadows of Crossbell and the Empire?
That's the easy part, actually. There's a reason you chose the name C in particular, outside of needing a convenient smokescreen. And that reason has less to do with the name itself, and more to do with its placement in the alphabet. You picked C because it would conceal your real initials, while also falling right in between them.
Yeah.
I never considered that.
Dingo.
The alphabet? The letters before and after C would be...
B and D. I don't believe the order matters in this particular instance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, here's our answer.
It's you.
About time you showed your face. Dingo Brad.
It's you. It's exactly as I thought. Dingo.
You get a passing mark, then.
Finally. Dingo Brad.
You not only ascertained my true identity, but also the reason I chose the name C.
Just between D and B.
Now you can bear witness to my true form. A mere shard-based replica. The shadow of my old self.
I don't care.
You, on the other hand, are the same as ever. You may be a year older, but time hasn't smoothed your rough edges.
Oh, can the shit.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel like I just walked into a retirement home. Still.
I did have my suspicions. But even now, I still can't wrap my head around
I
all
didn't
this.
want to believe it was Dingo because I didn't want to think it was him and that was being forced to do all this. And yet even I could tell it was...
The idea of him being the third scene never even crossed my mind. So, he's a shard replica?
Yep, created by the 8th Genesis. In a way, that might be a second specialty of the 8th Genesis, creating shard replicas. Perfect shard replicas, even.
Does that mean... No. I thought that may have meant the real Dingo was still with us. But that isn't the case, is it?
No. The real Dingo's still dead.
No. I'm not of this world anymore. As you already know, my life ended when Cray Village ceased to be. Unlike the immovable and the flying swallow, this form wasn't created based on a pre-existing body.
After all, the camera?
The circumstances surrounding its creation run parallel to what happened to that Basel professor, and are a direct result of what transpired in Cray.
Did you say Basel? Do you mean Professor Callahan?
Yep.
His memories and personality were converted into an AI by the 5th Genesis.
I've reviewed the footage of the Cray incident countless times over, but even I never once considered the possibility of it sparking a convergence.
Is that really what happened?
The perfect conditions led to a perfect shard-based recreation.
Van!
Aptly put, Mr. Presidential Aide. When the end had arrived, I resigned myself to my fate. But in those last few moments, I felt a pang of regret. Despite how I viewed myself, I knew there were others who cared for my well-being, who would mourn my passing.
Ariel. Van.
Had I anticipated Dante's intentions, I could have saved everyone. By not doing more for those people, I committed an egregious sin.
Dingo. And it changed you.
That moment of overwhelming shame and self-loathing was the origin point, where my observed existence was absorbed into the network.
That's unbelievable.
The perfect set of circumstances allowed for him to exist on as this.
Melchior had connected the legacy, which happens to be an observation device, to the Orbal network. And that meant your consciousness had been stored in the core of the 8th Genesis.
Indeed.
The pieces are slowly coming together.
All in a split second? Wait, no. Time isn't really an issue here, is it?
With the Genesis, time doesn't really matter.
Right. If Elysium was tasked with completing the convergence, for example, it would have taken it about 10 seconds to do the job. And if it had the power of the 8th Genesis backing it up,
it'd take 2 seconds at most. Probably even less.
Time's not an issue.
The 8th is a special piece of work. After all, it acts as the core of the...
What are you saying? What are these forbidden words that you're not allowed to say?
There's the garbled bullshit again.
Yeah.
That isn't important right now, though.
Fine.
Long story short, the 8th is the reason you're here.
Yep.
And while residing within the core, you sent Van a warning about the Revolution Festival. Then sometime after that, you fell into the Garden Master's clutches, who made you into his Crimson Beast.
Exactly.
You've got it. As a result, I killed many gangsters and special ops troops. At first, he had me dancing to his tune, marching in step. But gradually, I was able to wrestle control back from him. And by Nemeth Island, I was free of his influence.
Really?
Believe you me, playing the part of his silent, subservient pet from then on was no easy task.
That's why you were able to help Swin, by giving him the information he needed to break free.
Look at you, being all humble.
Yeah, you fooled us pretty good. Ever consider taking up acting as a career?
Yeah.
That explains why you tried to warn us, even through all that.
Exactly.
I guess looks aren't the only thing you've got going for you. No wonder Boss leaned on you so much.
Huh? He did?
Yeah.
Rufus.
Like we said before, our boss has a bit of a checkered history.
So Rufus also was acquainted with Dingo.
He met an informant shortly after entering the Republic 2 years ago.
Aww.
That man became a benefactor of sorts for him.
We never met him in person, but I think they talked over comms. He said he had his eye on you because of how active you were behind the scenes during the war.
I'll admit, I was taken aback when he reached out to me.
Dingo.
I prepared some false IDs for him, and we both wreaked a bit of havoc here and there. But that was all part of my job as an informant. I believe benefactor is a bit of a misnomer.
Well, he was grateful to you all the same.
You must be lying out of your ass. Nobody's that cool.
He has an interesting background indeed, and I'm not the least bit surprised to hear it.
Dingo is always capable.
Alright, quit stroking his ego, everyone. Though, I ain't shocked to hear that you came back around on your own. Anyway, it's time we cut to the chase, Dingo. Actually, I think it'd be best if I called you what you are. A clone created by the 8th Genesis, the Grendel Zolga.
Yes, that's exactly who I am.
You're not the real Dingo. As much as I would love to admit that you are. That's not who you are.
Right. You're not the real Dingo.
Yeah. Like the replicas of Jin and Kilika. I'm nothing but an imposter. A being whose only purpose is to observe, in accordance with the 8th Genesis's design. And That which the 8th Genesis is designed to observe. Is karma, the one thing in which humanity by its very nature cannot escape.
Karma? What's the purpose of the 8th Genesis? Observing karma? Grendel Zolga. Here we go.
Karma is humanity's sin. In fact, it's the original sin.
Original?
Is he planning to fight us?
Yep.
Is that how he intends to settle this?
It's the only way.
But why?
If he's like those Jin and Kilika clones, then there wasn't any other way this was gonna end.
Of course.
Over those 3 days, you were exposed to an unsavory truth. Humanity is weak. Feed them a story that fits their premise of how things should be.
Ashen and Maxim.
And all ethics, morality,
Reese,
and bonds are
Cody,
readily
and
cast aside.
Barry.
And in turn, there's no line they won't cross.
They did all change.
Just look at Dante's, Melchior, and the overseers of the gardens. Or even myself, a foolish man whose actions put Almada on the path to power. Naturally, not all will fall to sin, but the potential for it lies within everyone. That weakness is humanity's original sin, one that the 8th Genesis was built to observe with vigilance.
To observe karma?
Its ceaseless observation persists. It has yet to truly be brought to an end.
Uh-oh. What the... Sin Eater and Beast of the End. Grendel Zolga
That's why
Sin.
I called you here, Van. To bring a decisive end to it.
A beast that devours sin. Huh.
Well, I do appreciate you going into a lot of detail about the request and all.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of us are looking to become your next meal. That'd make for a real shit ending if you ask me.
Yeah.
You don't mean...
Yes. The present you now know will soon be reconstructed. All the sins of those 3 days that you erased will come back into being.
Oh.
The forced reset is a byproduct of the Oct Genesis. It is a retry method that can only be performed so many times. Its purpose is to achieve the desired observational outcome.
I see.
Very soon, the other possibilities that were archived from past resets will be designated as the final observational outcome.
That's bullshit! Why did it have to come to this? No, that's not an outcome we're willing to accept!
Even if you say there's nothing we can do, we're not just gonna stand here and let that happen!
We dispelled those illusions and deceptions, all to attain the present we now reside in. While this may sound conceited, we will not let all our efforts go to waste.
Darn straight, this is one plot twist I'm definitely not on board with. No way, no how.
I'm with you there. And if Ace were here, I'm sure he'd say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah! A future without S and LP is a future I don't want to live in. I don't want a future without me either. Don't make me go back to being all red and ugly.
Don't worry.
I suppose another coup d'etat would cast a considerable pall over the festival. You may have aided me in the past, but I can't allow you to take this from us.
Don't expect things to play out in the way you're envisioning. Because I will not let that outcome come to pass.
I'm not about to let another coup d'etat come about. No matter what, I will prevent it. Miss Misarugi will require your aid.
Shizuna.
You got it. For the record, I was planning to help out even without a contract.
Good.
We're facing a Genesis that observes sin. And you too, Dingo. I know you're being forced to carry out its function. I'm so sorry. But in order for us to hold on to our present, we have no choice but to fight.
And that is how it should be.
Good.
Okay, let's show him what the original Grendel is made of.
Shall we?
You read my mind.
There.
About time we got this 4SPG underway. Let's go, Grendel Zolga!
Very well. Then face me, Van Arkride.
The beast that consumes sin. The Grendel Zolga's sin. Let's do it. Sin.
Yep.
Dragon's attention.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Engaging skill.
Let's do basic attacks.
A chance! Now's your chance to boost.
Right, I don't have
Going all in!
With all your strength.
Shield! Protect everyone!
It's time.
Shard boost opportunity
Let's
available.
take a break.
Hostess.
Chance!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
I like where this is headed.
Keep it up.
It's over! You're crushed!
Way to fire me up.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Fight with
Engaging skill.
Here we go.
Let's go, Agnes.
Now's your chance to boost.
It's go time!
Keep it up. Activating shield.
I ain't showing any.
Boost
All
phase
you on
limiter
yes.
unlocked.
Going all in!
Initiating drive.
Got the number.
Now it's my turn.
Got rock.
Here goes. Initiating drive. Engaging shield.
All good.
Is this the extent of your power, Spriggan?
Now we're talking.
He was having fun. Fun.
Silver wins. Yo.
Javaracom. Hard Ray.
Tore down the shard field.
Oh, what the?
He's so powerful.
Ah!
Can you do something about this, Mare?
I'm trying. Just hang in there a little longer. Okay.
What the?
Let's take it. Let me help you.
Levis!
Watch it. That one's big.
Holy! This is not what I expected.
Let's spin it. Cut you up. They're down.
Here goes.
Let's take them out. Put an end to this.
Take this.
Back up!
Let's take them out.
I can't actually start a fight!
Let's take them out.
Take the down.
Get all out here!
Let's finish there. Let's finish this. Shard functionality restored.
Okay, good.
Let's finish this. Ready to go.
Get us done first.
Let's redeploy the field. Take this. Gotcha. Now you've done it.
Shit.
In this fight, it's devour or be devoured.
My turn now.
I'm not letting you keep those buffs.
Now we're talking.
That was not what I expected. Being forced into a field battle.
Now's your chance to boost.
That completely threw me off my guard.
Chance.
Use a shard activating
Over here. All for you. You're up, friend.
Shard activating drive.
Oh no. That's nice craft!
Activating drive.
Now we're talking.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Now!
Chance!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
Make it count, Van.
Here goes!
Now's your chance to boost.
Grantham Light!
Nope.
Time for a little payback.
Shard boost opportunity available.
They're done! You're up, Brain!
Unlocked!
Activating skill.
Come on!
You're crushed! What the?
Not done yet.
He reverted?
Damn it! It's like what happened with that demon lord!
Even a shard barrier won't be enough, I fear.
There.
I'll bear the nightmare!
Right! I'm on the case!
Come on. Let's do it.
Van! Please, take care of Dingo!
I will. Put this to rest.
This is the end. Now come at me.
Crimson Servant,
It's our turn now!
shall we?
Keep it up, it's working! Try to keep up! Not so fast!
Go tail. Corner drawer.
A chance!
Jabril guard.
Now it's my turn.
Good luck!
Let's take a
Heal
break.
up. That's up.
Get going, Dad!
I like where this is headed.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Take this!
Left it. Roar.
Keep it up, it's working! Huh.
Heal up. Corner drawer. Balloonies burst.
We'll take that!
Come on.
Let's stay on the offensive.
If you could,
Here you go. Thunder. What the? Huh? What the?
boost gauge limit!
That's a rewind. What the? Huh?
What's going on?
Military garrison? We just go back 2 months in time?
This is another point when we fought him. And it's just with... It's the... Oh, crap. Just with these two now. We have to take them on with what we've got.
That's it.
Don't stop now,
Engaging
Elaine.
skill.
Come on.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Boys first.
Remember my move now.
I see. You gotta make us go through all the times when we faced you before.
Go, Arya, your turn!
Let's do this!
Try a different time. Another rewind. The tyrant!
Where?
Oh, God.
What's Ida doing here? It's the tyrant. We must be experiencing a scenario where we were unable to stop it.
The tyrant and Ida.
Anything's possible here. But I'm not about to be done in by a couple of imposters.
We're not gonna roll over that easy. I'll put you back in your place as many times as it takes.
A boss rush, huh? Come on, you two.
Time to go all
Not getting away.
Call the concept.
Perfect chance!
Throw the bull blade.
Things within me. A chance!
Jabril guard.
Here I go! Jabril guard!
It's go time!
Do a refreshing veil. A nebulous cannon. Storm raid. Aha!
Let's party!
There's Squall.
Here goes!
Activating skill.
Blazing flat! Keep moving, Van!
Give him your all!
Over. All you on, yes!
Come on.
Let's party!
Activating drive.
A boost would work here.
Going all in!
Keep it up. It's working.
That's the other edge. Another time. Dante's and Melchior.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Liz is pissed.
The demonized forms of Melchior and Gerard Dantes.
These are the last faces I wanted to see. But it's okay. We're stronger than we were last time.
Yeah.
Right. Let's send these guys back to Gehenna. For good this time.
Come on.
Use
I'm
the
not
sharp
scared of
boost
you.
to get the upper hand.
Pressure him and move in.
Take this!
Now or never. You'll
Turn
never.
cat.
Reset. Sweep him.
Now's your chance for a shot.
Hold curtain.
Miss Leinster.
Going all in!
I'll be taking that.
Now's your chance to boost.
Something's trying to attack.
Some Art's energy output at full throttle.
They got my driver.
Unleashing full strength!
Boost gauge limit exceeded.
Stop right there!
Go! Chance!
Nebulous cannon.
Now it's my turn.
Make it count!
Initiating
Stop
draw.
right there!
Blazing crown.
Chance!
Go all
I suggest we strike now.
Give them your all.
I'm not letting you live, Dante.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Another time. We're back.
We've returned.
That may have been the most irritating field trip I've ever been on.
Yeah.
But we overcame it, and now we're at the final sprint.
Let's wrap this up, you guys.
Shall we?
One last battle, and it's all over.
Now go beat the snot out of that guy.
Come here, Dingo.
All right, Dingo. It's about time we settle this. Let's pit my Grendel against yours.
The Grendel Solga. No more holding back.
Keep it up. It's working.
Ready to push one more time, Dingo?
I don't like this hand.
You are gravity.
Engaging skill.
Get going, Dingo. Don't hold back, Dan.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Savage Flay. Heavy Spike. Radiant Sunrise.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
That's up.
Some tea. There you are.
You saved me. Appreciate that.
Crimson Servants.
Ha! You're next, Sonia.
You are gravity.
A chance. There. You're next, Sonia.
Push through one more time. Dark Fear.
A chance. Shield.
Jabril Guard. Dread Howl.
It's our turn now.
Time to pump it up!
Take this.
Savage Flay. Howling Roar. And then Blaster. Stunned.
Now we're talking.
It's time.
Activating
Floor
skill.
steps.
Potter Motter. Double
What's him?
You're up.
Ban!
The Grim Reaper. Your move, Divine Blade.
A chance! Initiating drive.
I like resistance.
Left it. Alter. Crimson Servants. Big boys. S-Break. Devour of Dreams. Brace for impact.
Now we're talking.
My thing.
Let's go on, yes.
Activating drive.
Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! Keep it up, it's working!
Let's stay on the offensive.
Take this!
I like roar. Come on.
Boost mage limiter removed! Come!
S-Break. Devour of Dreams.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Farewell. Completely filled the battle section in the notebook. Higher than the axe. It's over.
Wow. He actually did it. Nice going.
Dingo.
Looks like you're you again, you damn lady killer.
Yeah. And I have you all to thank for that.
Van and Dingo! Oh, thank Arusha.
Yes. I was a little worried there for a moment.
I was gonna be fine. Oh. They're back. Lights of the Genesis.
Does that mean...
Probably got their glows back.
Probably. The Genesis have most likely regained their luster.
Only one way to find out. Sure enough. Back to normal again.
You're right. It looks like they have their power back. But that means...
There's nothing to sustain them anymore. The 8th one.
I feared as such.
Yeah. It was only a matter of time.
Oh, come on. Why the long face? I'm just going back where I belong.
Dingo.
This is a time for celebration, not tears. I mean, you finally completed the little lady's request.
Well, half of it anyway. Which is kind of crazy to admit. Given all the stuff we've been through together.
Yeah.
Would have liked having you along for the ride. You'd have been a big help.
No. I'm sure you guys can get along just fine without me. You made it this far on your own, right?
Dingo.
You know, when I first met you, you reminded me of myself back when I was still wet behind the ears. But somewhere along the way, people started relying on you more and more. And it looks like you learned how to rely on them in return. Thanks for taking on my 4SPG. You really did me a solid there, Van.
Yeah.
Think nothing of it. I already owed you for all you've done for me. A guy's gotta pay his debts when he gets the chance, right?
Yeah.
Wish you'd give me a little more time to pay back everything I owe.
Yeah.
Maybe I can pass along a message for you? To Marielle, I mean.
Anything.
Not being able to talk with her before the end is my one regret. I'm proud of her, even if she stumbles or spins her wheels along the way. She's finally standing on her own 2 feet.
Damn right she is.
I only wish we could have talked one last.
Dingo? Is that you?
Mariel! When did you... Lapis! Did you...
What? Marielle?
What is she doing here?
Lapis, did you...
Hey! When'd you run off, LP?
Lapis!
You left to find her on your own?
Not exactly. I was asked to bring her here.
By...
A certain someone reached out to me since that glasses guy's tracker doesn't work here.
It can't be.
Oh, but it can, Renee Kincaid.
Rufus! Rufus!
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance at last. You'll have to excuse me for keeping my face concealed.
Rufus!
Twin, not yet. It's been some time since we last crossed paths. You both look well.
Well, I'll be. That's some trick you pulled, boss.
Hell yeah.
So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Of course, I wasn't worried about you in the slightest.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. Don't tell me you're...
Rufus Alborea.
Wasn't he officially declared dead after that disaster in Crossbell?
Yeah.
He was. I had not realized I would be unable to track him when I set foot in this place.
I'll be damned.
Your name was Van Arkwright, yes? You have my thanks for looking after those 3 in my stead.
It's a pleasure.
I wanted to express my gratitude in some way. So, I had Lapis fill me in on all that's transpired.
So you're the reason why Marielle's here.
So, this is a dream, right? A man wearing sunglasses called out to me, and when he put his phone to my ear, I heard Dingo's voice. Then I rushed over to the tower, and...
As a token of my appreciation for all Dingo's done for me, I arranged to have her brought here. I'm relieved we made it in time.
Thank goodness.
Can't believe it.
That's awfully considerate of you. Thanks.
Looks like you'll be able to have your one regret filled. Oh.
Oh, Dingo! Dingo! It's you! It's really you!
And after I just got done telling everyone how independent you've become, now I'm starting to get worried.
You should be worried! I'm a complete mess without you, Dingo!
Oh, I can't agree there. If your coverage of the coup is anything to go by, you're doing great. And if you've been listening, you know what's about to happen, right?
Oh.
I've already passed on. So, this one fleeting moment we have together will be our last.
Marielle.
Thank you, everyone. Now, I can leave this world without any regrets.
I was simply returning a favor. That is all.
Me too. Don't think think I didn't notice the point where you started looking out for me.
Thanks, you two.
You were the one who loosened the leash that Masked Jerk had on me. It's thanks to you that I became myself again.
Guess we owe you thanks too.
Yup. You're an awesome guy, Dingo.
Really is.
Van, I will always, always be grateful to you and your friends for what you did here. There's one last thing I need to tell you, Agnes. About your great-grandfather's diaries.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
What about them?
I was able to learn something while serving as the 8th Genesis's vessel. It's not much, but it's still worth sharing. This was an isolated incident. You haven't averted the end he foretold in his final entry.
Oh. We're not out of the clear yet. Recover the Genesis before the year 12,000 something, else all that we know will come to an end. It's okay. We can still avert it.
Don't worry, though. I know. You'll find a way. This is goodbye, Marielle and Van. Oh, and be sure to give Bermati and all my other acquaintances my regards.
Yeah. You got it.
You already know.
Hey, Dingo. I promise I'll do my very best. So don't worry. I'll be fine.
No.
So long, Dingo.
Finally was able to help let him go in peace.
After that, we returned to the irreplaceable present that we worked so hard to protect.
Yeah. What about the school festival?
And though we felt sorry for Marielle, she smiled as she pushed us on, and we all left Treon Mall together.
Let's go.
Somehow,
Hurry.
against all odds, we made it back to the school festival in time for the end of the performance.
Just in time. Heck yeah. Ah! There we go. Hey, Risha! Yo, they made it here! Hey, Nina. Hey! All worked out for the best. Oh, it's nice being able to see Fia and Rishi again. I miss you. Aw. Beautiful birds. How wonderful. 6:50 p.m.
The first day of the Artemis Academy Festival is now over.
Yippee!
Thank you all so much for attending.
V and Risha are here.
Students and personnel to gather in the courtyard once you've finished your preparations for tomorrow.
Man, this year's festival was a real nice change of pace.
I hear next year's supposed to be different too. Wonder what it'll be like. I want to come back tomorrow.
Aww. I'm sorry, is that... Okay, I'm not going crazy. I was about to say, like, is that Aaron and Shizuna dancing together? That's a wild combo. He does not look happy with this. No. Nah. Yippee. Oh, see, so nice to see Risha here again, too. Victor. Eee. Oh.
I've got to admit, Risha Mao and Fee Cell dropping in made for one hell of a surprise.
Oh yeah.
Gave the show some serious star power.
And
You
Fee
sure
and
went
Toa
ham with the gorgeous
together.
guest stars. Good work.
Well, I can't take the credit for that one. That was actually Ren's idea, believe it or not. Odette, Albert, and I got on board almost immediately. It just seemed like a natural fit. Especially given Calvert's past and present, and the increasing signs of division. And not to mention, our relationships with other countries.
People are anxious now that reparations are over, and Zyphatech being iterated on outside Calvert ain't exactly easing their fears. Given the way Renee's been acting, I'd say action's being taken to counter that. We'll probably have a lead on the rest of the world for a while.
Yeah.
With all that stuff going on, a new season together might have a deeper meaning than I thought. I think it ended up hitting close to home.
Yeah.
I hope so. Admittedly, I'm not sure how much it resonated with people, my father included.
Are you crazy?
I guess. The end result was that we upheld the status quo. After all the effort that everyone, including you, put into this, I wish we could say we accomplished a little more than that.
Hey. What are you talking about?
Hey, hold that head up high, kiddo.
Yeah.
You did a great job out there. Sucks to admit, but y'all did even better than our class. That's no small feat. Even with Ren on your side.
Yeah.
Well, again, we can't take all the credit. You helped supervise us, after all. I think we can consider this a win for everybody. So, thank you for everything.
Alright.
Don't sweat it. Just felt like pitching in.
I know it's still only the first day, but I feel strangely at ease. Like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders.
Yeah.
I doubt I'll feel that way after today, though. We have the next student council election and career counseling coming up. RMS is a lot of fun, but it's certainly not all play.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Speaking of which, you said Albert's gonna run for student council president, yeah? You're gonna be busy as a bee helping him, so you might want to cut down on your hours.
No way. You aren't getting rid of me that easily.
Damn it.
Someone has to fill the void left behind by Swin and Nadia. And besides, we haven't closed the book on my case.
Fair enough. Still need to know more about the
A device that
Genesis.
observes the sins of humanity. I just can't fathom why my great-grandfather would create such a thing.
What was the point of it?
No, I'm positive that we still have yet to uncover all the secrets of the Genesis.
Yeah.
There has to be more to them.
Some sort of secret that we don't
It's
know
possible.
of yet.
Regardless, given that this whole thing involves Mare and the Grendel, I can't just stand on the sidelines.
Yeah.
I bet you anything they'd all say the same thing.
They ain't leaving until they get all the questions answered too at this point.
For sure. You know, Dingo may have had a point about humans being fragile and weak. I can't deny his words rang true.
Yeah.
There are times when we have to move forward, even if it means making a misstep or a stumble along the way. I'd go so far as to say that making mistakes is all part of what it means to be human.
Yeah.
It's only normal to make mistakes.
You all had things to overcome. That goes for you too, Van. As well as Fairy, Katra, Aaron, Nadia, Swin, and everyone else. You were weighed down by your pasts, but you overcame it so you could take hold of what you have now. Thinking about this makes me realize how much I want to be like all of you, both for the sake of the Genesis and for Dad, too. I also hope it'll help me share what I'm feeling, even if those feelings likely won't be reciprocated. But I want that special someone to know.
Eh.
Van! Yes!
Yo!
The hell are you two standing around for? Come on, get your asses over here!
It's only just getting started. So please feel free to join.
You're not joining either.
I'm already working up a sweat.
Thank you, Katra.
Hey, Nina! Risha! What say we get in on the fun?
Oh boy.
Lead the way. I was just thinking I didn't get enough dancing in earlier.
Of course, we also got questions for Nina at some point.
Inspiration has struck again. I'm gonna set my next thrilling theatrical extravaganza in a high school!
Oh boy. Here we go.
What a novel concept.
Ugh, no. Nothing good will come of those two swapping ideas.
Oh no. Here.
I'd be more interested in a slasher flick, personally speaking.
Leon?
A man of taste. I love watching those for the sex scenes.
For the what now?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I mean-
Watch out.
So, you've
Maxim.
finally shown your true colors.
Maxim.
Yes! Dance to me! Dance to me!
Maxim, run.
And you can have the next one, Van!
Ooh. I guess I'd better call dibs on the next dance after her then.
What the?
That's no fair. Oh well. I'll just reserve the one after.
What is happening?
Well, when did you become such a babe magnet, Van?
Help me.
I don't think he is. They're just picking on the poor guy.
Help.
Wow, the competition's really heating up now. You better get in there and give him heckling.
Feet.
How do you know what's going on? You've been away for so long.
Because she's Fee. Of course she knows.
Choose your dance partners wisely, or you may end up with sore feet.
Or a knife in my
I'm going to
chest.
take loads of pictures!
Help me.
Guess we ought to go.
Yeah, probably. All right, you guys. We ain't gonna let you hog all the fun.
Here we go. And that's not quite it. We are going to skip the crest because I don't want to get copyright strike just in case. But we're gonna save clear data. What comes around goes around. I could create 2 saves just to be safe. And we're actually going to continue. We're not done quite yet. Van is evidently done though. Aww, even Beauregard's there. Heck yeah. Oh, that's cute. So I think I don't know. Wait, hang on. So hang on. Access the Marking Garden. There we go. This is what I wanted. So sure enough, we have access to the Marking Garden. All enemies Agnagarn and 1,000 SCLMs. So we have 3 different things we can look at. What the hell? There's the Marking Garden
Wanna
portal,
rest up here?
a device,
Whew, that hits the spot.
create clear data.
Truly, well done.
Okay.
What's this other portal? Huh? Oh, fishing sim. Access the Martian Garden. And apparently we should first off get an immediate cutscene. Yeah.
They've got to be yanking our chains at this point.
We're still stuck here.
I mean, seriously. You're telling me the Marian Garten situation still hasn't been fixed?
Oh.
Apparently so. What's more, the actual cause has yet to be identified.
Oh, weird.
Wait, really? The Garden Master, that is the spirit of the philosopher Auguste, was the one who took over the Garten in the first place.
So with his death, it should have been fixed, but something's still wrong with it?
Now that the 8th Genesis's influence is gone, the hacking should have stopped with it.
But it's still hacked.
Yeah. Pretty bizarre that these strange goings-on are still, well, going on.
Fair enough.
Right. As for why we were asked to gather today, it would seem they wish to share what has been confirmed thus far.
I figured this wasn't just a casual hangout.
Well, we got everybody
We're
at
near
least.
the appointed time. Marduk's representative should be along to brief us shortly.
Hey, Mirabelle.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yo!
Okay, connection stable. Oh, you guys are already here.
Hello.
Good day to you, Mirabelle.
Sorry for the rush, but would you mind telling us what this is about?
For sure. See, after that last big shebang, we were able to regain control over most of our systems.
Most?
But there's still a few domains we can't access no matter how hard we try. Bummer, right?
I guess, but why?
It's been a total head scratcher. So we asked Lapis to run some analytics for us.
You're even having Lapis help?
Wait, you mean LP was in on this the whole time?
Damn.
What can I say? It sounded fun.
Fair enough.
Well, that, and Mirabelle offered to send me some of Orid's finest confections as compensation.
That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Appetite is hollow compatible.
Yep. Can you digitize food? Ah, holographic meatloaf.
That's fair enough.
Holographic
Did you manage to
meatloaf.
figure anything out, though?
Yes. After parsing the data, Mirabelle and I came to 2 conclusions. The first is that there's no longer any hacking being done outside the network.
Okay.
And the other is that there's an unknown data construct located somewhere within the virtual domain.
So there's no more hacking that's happening, but something has appeared in the garden. Something strange.
An unknown data construct? I'm not sure I follow entirely.
Like a foreign entity, you mean?
But do you suppose that might be the root of these anomalies?
Only one way to find out.
Yep, that's pretty much the idea. Couldn't tell you what we're dealing with, but it's definitely the reason our systems are on the fritz.
Oh, yeah?
So it's powerful enough to send even Marduk's technology awry. That doesn't bode well from any angle.
Perhaps it's something Auguste planted when he hacked his way into the Marian Garten.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Whatever it is may have remained behind after the fact.
And now it's causing trouble for us, huh? This business doesn't seem all that urgent, as far as I can tell. But I ain't a fan of leaving loose ends untied either.
Yeah.
So sure, we'll give it some looking into.
Right. Everyone's here already, so we may as well.
Yippee!
No reason all of us can't work together to get this off our to-do list.
It's too late in the game to flake out, so fine. Me and S can pitch in.
Yippee!
For a price.
Would you quit trying to shake them down?
Thank you, Swin.
Here we go. The more the merrier, I guess.
Then I'm sure you won't mind a few +1s.
Is that Shin? Wait, few?
They'd better not. We want in on this too.
Shin Fee! Yeah! Do I get extra party members after beating the
Jin!
game? What?
Why are you here?
Fee Classell.
Sup, guys?
Yippee!
This virtual stuff is pretty convincing. Really lives up to the hype. I just happened to be in Calvert anyway.
Yippee!
So I figured I'd chip in a little.
Lane actually gave us a light recap on what you've been up to. I've been looking for an opportunity to make up for that whole coup d'etat mess, too. Here's a chance to put me to work. Lucky you, eh?
I get 2 free teammates for beating the game. Don't mind if I do.
So basically, you were enlisted.
That's right. It's in the guild's best interest to put this issue to bed before it gets out of hand.
Fair enough.
Works for me. We'll take all the help we can find, and we can't ask for better firepower than the immovable and Sylphid. Glad to have you aboard.
Yeah.
Looks like some new floors have opened up, by the way. Get out there and kick some butt, okay?
Shall we? Jin and V can now be added to your party within the Marian Garden. Ah, heck yeah. Lapis can now be swapped in as an avatar during... Okay. New products have been... Okay, so we got a whole lot of new stuff. First off, I should probably look at you. You have all your same stuff, and yeah, yours the same as before. I guess for now, I'm going to first swap out the party so that I'm using both you and you. Again, we're probably just going to set... We're definitely going to just set the game to very easy for this point onward. That way we can just get through it. Because again, I want to make sure I see the extra scene at the end, because apparently there is extra story at the very end of this that I want to see. So we're just going to set to very easy mode so that we can zoom right by. Because there are apparently like a bunch of our floors. Oh, look at it! Lapis!
I can't wait to see what we'll get! Wow! I kind of want one of everything!
Bunch of outfit stuff. Beast, Jin. Onyx steel can be obtained. That's weird.
Welcome to Marduk's support. Charging now and there. We've got the good stuff.
Anything I can repair? Kruger Priestess and Light Priestess outfits. Boo-doo-doo.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably be fine. I mean, very easy mode should allow us to just breeze
Let me
by.
know if you need anything, okay?
Do I have to... Wait, do I have to... I do. Gosh dang it. Thank you.
Thanks a bundle. Good luck with the investigation.
Oh, there's no achievement for maxing them out. Fair enough. Marian Garden VIP with both Jin and Fee. All monsters on certain floors. Alright, shall we get started? Again, we're just doing on very easy mode so that we can zoom by. And then get to the actual story stuff. And I guess I can talk here and there about my feelings on the game, which are incredible. I absolutely adored this game.
Okay, let's roll.
I'll probably just try and make sure still to get every monster fought.
Careful. That's above an A-level threat.
I know there's no real point in me do. It's not really required, but I just feel like I want to do it.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Hey, Seeker. I absolutely love this game. This game was fantastic. And it makes me very curious to see what else we end up having to do in Farewell Ozamiria. Considering that's still its own game. But of course, unfortunately, I'm going to have to actually wait now. I'm no longer... From now on, I am actually caught up with the entire series in terms of English releases. Farewell Ozamiria is released, but only the Japanese version is released now. The English version is not actually out yet, so... And while I understand some people prefer the Japanese versions and stuff, I can't read Japanese, so I'm going to have to wait for the Japanese version or the English version to come out because I literally can't do Japanese.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
I mean, if it was the case like Azure, where the text was actually in English, but the voices were in Japanese, then I could probably just voice it, but that's not the case. The game's not even translated into English yet, so there's probably fan translations, but at that point, I feel like I should just wait. I think I saw online that most people assume that'd be like a year before it comes out or something. Don't quote me on that. I just want to get this monster.
Careful. That's above an A-level threat.
I'm all fired up.
Yeah, I hear people saying probably years, but there's also the fact that the remake of the first game in the series, Sky 1, will be coming out. another thing that I also hope happens is that they mentioned, I think it was mentioned that if the Sky Remake 1 does good, then they're probably going to do remakes of Sky 2 and 3. Please buy the other. Please buy Sky 1 so we can get the remakes, please. I beg of thee. I beg thee, please. We need to have those games.
Going from here.
This could get tricky.
It would be a damn shame if we didn't get to see all that stuff in beautiful 3D versions of it all.
That's above an A-level threat.
Get to it. Look out! Here's my chance.
Variant Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Yeah, I absolutely love this game. So there's another monster I've yet to fight.
Oh, I could do better.
Watch out for
What kind of monster have I yet to fight here? What the? It looks like it's saying these guys, but I thought I fought these guys. Grand Seeker.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
I do wonder if the final boss of the Gardens is going to be special. From what I read, I think that there's like 16 floors in total or something like that. No, I did fight those. But yeah, I think I saw that there's like 16 actual floors to this thing. At least something close to that number. That has a lot of enemies.
Boost gauge limit removed.
Dark Ride.
All you on
But it's just gonna be upsetting to me to have to wait. Having to wait for the next game to come out in English. Oh, I'm being attacked in another cutscene.
New area located. Commencing exploration. Careful. That's above an A-level threat. Oh my.
There's another enemy to... I see it. They got hats.
Look out!
Your move, Jin.
Boost gauge limit removed.
Okay.
Resistance to art.
All good.
True professional game.
I hit the wrong button.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Now it's my turn.
Up to you.
Oh, good.
If you please.
And yes. You're open.
I wonder if Jin and Fee would become permanent party members in the next game.
Bring it on. All you on yes.
I might just replace, if I want to get through these quicker, I should probably just make it so that, let's put in Fee and Shizuna. There we go.
Nice. Moving on up.
Onwards and upwards. We'll reach even greater heights.
Onwards and upwards. I meant to hit the dodge button, not the attack button. Ow. It does feel good to have feedback. Though if they could have, I will say this though.
You picked the wrong.
Why couldn't you at least also give me
Chest.
freaking Risha? Come on, you gave me both Fee and Jin. You could have given me Risha. You could have given me Toa. You could have given me a lot of people that I would I'm just grumbling for the sake of grumbling at this point. Ow. Run. Just find those devices.
Quite the reception.
They have spin kicks. Oh god. I got pushed away from the camera.
I believe that
Oh god. Alright, boss time. What do we got? Oh hey.
This thing looks like a pain.
Murakumo no Nue. Murakumo. Alright, time to go, buddy.
You've got this, Divine Blade.
Azure Gurion.
You've got this, Divine Blade. You're mine. set.
Activating skill.
I'm still gonna end up dying, even on very easy mode, aren't I? I get the feeling I am. Only I would find a way to be able to do that.
Engaging. Shut them down, Reset.
I understand that I probably should be getting more experience. It'll be fine. It's not gonna matter.
Time to let it all out.
I can't move.
Your next band. Get on your all.
Keep it up. Counting on you, Shizuna.
Engaging skill. I'll put it in.
It would have been cool to have other characters like, what about Kasim or, I don't know. Anyways.
I'm truly honored.
Undone. Chevalier Infinity. That's cool. Wooded Cavern Phase 2. First off, I got Hadron and all monsters. How much did that give me again? Wow, that's a lot of actual you know what, we'll spend some time.
Yes, okay. Let me handle this.
Sweet.
Now let's try another one. You did it. Let's try
Maybe we'll get some outfit stuff.
You did it.
We did it.
This could be real good. Let's
I want to see this Anya's old Calvin King outfit thing. This sounds very curious.
Shall we begin the next analysis?
Sounds like it'd be like a Regal outfit.
Shall we begin the next? Let's try
Oh.
another. This could be real good.
Can I get one super rare?
Shall we begin the next analysis? Let's try
Please.
another one. This could be good. Shall we begin the next analysis? This could be good. Shall we begin the next analysis?
Want to give me one more? Wow, I didn't think that would work. Thanks, game.
Try another one. You'll need to gather some more. This is why you can always count on me.
Want a place
go
to chill?
here.
Then look no further. We've got the good stuff.
Van's racing suit. Wait, there are actual other new outfits now, too. Kruger Light Princess, Fee's Towel. Image covers.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Reduces damage taken in field battles. Again, I know I should probably be upgrading, but again, if we're on very easy mode, surely it should be fine, right? Right.
Thanks a bundle. We've got
I'm gonna
the
die
good
instantly
stuff.
soon, aren't I? Oh, wait, what the? You can make the high level gems now? That's cool. You can even make Quetzalcoatl, jeez. Fafnir. Cornelia. Okeanos. Hecaton Kyres. Even make Onyx Steel if I wanted. I have a lot of money too. Use a piece.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff. Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
I can't even. Oh, I should be using Martyr points for this, shouldn't I?
Thanks a bunch. Let me know if you need anything.
Van's
Okay?
racing suit.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
You know what, we'll just max out Van.
Thanks a bundle. I'm rooting
Max
for you.
Lamar here in Garten. Make that as strong as possible.
Let's go.
You and
all the
Jin are gonna be so weak for a while.
Power and efficiency increased. Skill performance upgraded.
I'm getting even stronger.
Will this also make it look cuter?
An upgrade.
It's been upgraded.
Or
Let's polish this up.
Upgrade complete.
This will serve me even better.
Let's give it some more firepower.
or increase in max HPs.
This is gonna be even stronger.
Make Sunray a potential insta-kill move, and let's move on to phase 2. We'll probably do a little bit more in terms of fighting just to make sure I level up enough to, you know, not be
Looks like the
insta-killed.
gang's all here.
Commencing battle. Prepare to topple any of them. Look out! Use a shard boost to get the upgrade.
There's 2 enemies here? Oh, right there. Duh.
Looks like a chest. Nice. Moving on up.
I might just play in this mode in my free time when I'm off on vacation. There's a good chance I might just do that. Obviously, I'm gonna beat it, like get the story relevant stuff out of the way here today. I'm gonna try to.
One step closer
Does seem like it's gonna take a chunk of time, admittedly.
I could do better.
By treasure.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Leveled up.
That's the wrong freaking enemy. I wasn't even aiming for an enemy. Thank you.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Here's my chance.
Go with that.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Where are the other enemies here? Oh, they're there.
Careful.
Oh, there's one. Ah,
Boost gauge limiter removed.
lightning bolt.
I'll show no mercy. Now we're talking. Engaging skill. Boring.
Doo-doo-doo. But yeah, I absolutely love this game, honestly. Which is interesting because I thought I heard a lot of people say they didn't like this game, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just easier to please than most people. I don't know.
Activating skill.
Follow my lead.
I mean, I won't deny that I'm probably an easy person to please.
Going all in.
If you please.
Rush raid.
You've got this, Sebastian. You're mine.
At this rate, though, I'm wondering if the final level in this game is going to be like the level that the fighting the final boss, or whatever the true final boss, I guess. Speaking from
That's the end of that area.
from the perspective of having to. Oh god, why am I having trouble thinking words?
Place greater on.
Oh, I could do better.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Sharp. Not
I knew I was gonna say something, but it completely slipped my mind just now. What were we talking about?
Boost gauge limiter removed.
I don't know. I unironically forgot. What was I talking about? I got so caught in trying to fight that I don't. So how are you guys doing? Let's just ignore that. Whatever I said. Oh, I see the arch enemies now. Got for these. I need to make sure I'm destroying items. I'm forgetting about that. That's the goal of this floor. Wind orb.
That went great.
Good going, Van.
I don't need to fight everybody, but I do want experience, though. I did say I want experience. I remember that at least. Is it weird that I just always forget everything, even midway through saying things?
Nailed it, Van. So we get
I
to
feel like
work.
I shouldn't forget as quickly as I do.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
That should be all the enemies we need. Yep.
Looks like a chest.
If there's one thing I'm at least guaranteed going to try and do no matter what, it's at least getting every single enemy entry.
Careful.
I don't know why, it
That's
just
above an A-level
feels
threat.
correct to me to do that. Ruby rings. What level are we? 74. We can handle one more fight for experience.
Boost gauge upgraded.
That's how it goes.
Leveled up.
Much better.
To reaching my.
Go here just in case.
Ooh,
Oh,
a
I
new
could do
area.
better.
Let's comb this place.
Help me out.
Agree on.
Boost gauge limit crush.
Stay sharp.
Lot of
Leave 'em
enemies.
off nearby.
Help me out.
Boost gauge limit crush.
That was easy. Military watch. There is a new enemy.
Ooh, a new
What have I
area.
yet to fight here?
Let's comb this place. Careful. That one looks stubborn.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Zero clean.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Make it count, Van. Give them your all. Your
Kill.
Up to you.
Activating skill.
If you please.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Why are your weapons red?
I suggest physical attack now. Make it count.
Take him out.
Treasure located.
Don't forget about your targets.
Got it.
Look out.
Boost
At least it
gauge
doesn't seem like
limited
it's going to be too long to get through this if I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it right now.
That one better.
Oh, you know what I should check before we actually continue too much further? I should check the outfits I just got that I completely forgot about. Raising attire, what he wore during that whole thing. Towel. I still really like this outfit for Shizuna. Oh no, I like it. Oh, what the? Huh. I haven't seen this one yet. That's cool. Uniform, outfit, swimsuit, blah, blah, blah. Nothing for you. This is the one I want to see. Oh. It's just her... Oh, it's what she wore during the, Oh, yeah, she wore that during the play that they had. Anything else of note that I can think of? Sans headphones. Was there another outfit? No? I could have sworn there was another outfit on... Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Priestess. Oh, that's that outfit. Anything I'm missing for you? I'm kind of surprised there's not an outfit for Aaron that's like his, It's the outfit that he wears during his, like, dance and stuff.
Than I anticipated? No.
What was I doing again? Oh, yeah.
Now.
I
We can finish this.
I am very forgetful today, right?
Boost gauge limit crush.
There we go. Alright, boss time. What do we got? Oh, hey, it's you.
This thing looks like a pain.
Amdo
Let's mop up the
Julius.
trash.
Certain arts will work better.
Come on, let's go.
There we go.
Bring it on.
Kill.
Up to you, Reset.
Boring. Got strength in spades.
Murder.
Now we're talking. You're mine. You're next.
Activating. Boost gauge limit crush.
How many S-craft does it take to get to the center of your soul? Shall we find
Now we're
out?
talking. You've got this, Divine Blade. You're next.
Activating skill.
Give him your boost gauge limiter. Unlocked.
Approximately maybe
No,
4, maybe 5.
Activating. Got strength in spades.
Boost
You've
gauge
got this,
limit
Divine
crush.
Blade.
Engaging skill.
You're mine.
Bring it on.
I don't know.
That's how it goes.
Maybe.
Leveled up.
I'm truly honored. Stats
More
upgraded.
shards. Coral Archipelago Phase 3 next. We have more cubes. Any new rewards? You know what?
I can't wait to see what. Wow! I kind
Actually,
of
no,
want
we'll
one
look
of
this way.
everything.
Nah, we'll just do it this way. You know what I should do, actually, before we do that? This is going to look wild, but here's what we're going to do. Crank that up. crank this up a little bit so we can get through the rest of the stuff faster. Alright. Time for real speed. Here we go! Here we go. This is fast. This is what I wanted. Crackle.
There's so much.
Let me switch that to be a more reasonable one while on the field.
Welcome. We've got the goods. Appreciate your. We've got the.
We've got the
good stuff.
We got all the covers. Got at least one of everything there. Jin's towel. Got everything there.
Thanks
all
a
right,
bundle.
all
We've
good.
got the good
Weep.
stuff.
We've got the weep.
Appreciate your business. We've got the good
Weep.
stuff.
Yeah, let's just try and max out
Thanks a
Van.
bundle.
Why not?
Hang in there.
What I should do. This will put me. Yeah, I just want to save real quick. Because I haven't saved at all. What am I doing? Jesus Christ. What was it doing? There was one other thing I wanted to do, but I can't for the oh, right, craft enhancement.
Powered up!
Now it's even better. This will be on a whole other level.
Skill performance upgraded.
Will this
These.
also make it look cuter?
Can get even stronger.
If you say so.
I can protect her now. It's been upgraded.
Let's polish this up.
Upgrade complete.
More health.
There's nothing worse than wasted potential.
Will
More
serve
health.
me even better.
Let's polish it up.
There. Now we continue. We're starting to get closer, it seems. Next floor.
All right.
Medium-sized
Look sharp,
monsters.
people.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought I saw a Moogle for a second with that freaking coloring. I got so confused, like, why is there a Moogle? I really have been playing too much Kingdom Hearts recently.
Nice by treasure.
That went in.
Now they
Scorpion.
make for a fun fight.
Snooze, you lose.
Keep it up!
Grab people.
That went.
Look out!
Help me out.
Boost gauge limit crush.
Snooze, you lose. Help me out.
Boost gauge limit crush.
Mission accomplished.
There's another enemy type.
Snooze, you lose.
Keep it up!
Give them your boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Nice by treasure.
Oh my. What way the reception?
Got it.
Point stars. Look out! Activate.
There's the monsters, but I need one more thing.
That's how it goes.
Leveled up. One step closer to reaching my peak.
There it is. Analyze raid.
Gauge limiter unlocked.
There we go. Now we can continue. We'll do an upgrade item.
New area located. Oh, I
Medium-sized
could do
monsters.
Snooze, you lose.
Well, I already found the culprits here. Of the new ones. Yep, all new ones taken care of.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
I'll kill you guys just for the experience.
Let's whip.
Wait for you to focus. Activate. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Blast them.
Looks like a chest. Huh?
EP
You picked
charge.
the wrong guy to
There's a
fight.
ton of going, Van. So we get to work.
It's this!
You do not get to work.
Not under my watch.
You got it. Counting on you, Shizuna.
Engaging skill.
Where did you come from? And how are you alive? Look away for 1 second. You. All good. Bear with me for a second. I'm sorry, but the experience gain looks too juicy.
Boost gauge limited.
I need that experience. It looks so tasty. Need. Give it to me. I know I'm breaking my own rule, but please, just allow me this one delicacy.
Boost gauge limited. Engaging skill.
Better. Tasty. All good.
Impressive swordsmanship in
This
this
place
place.
goes
Disarm.
on and on.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
I'll take you on.
Just gleam.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Shouldn't be any new monsters here. Just get these out of the way.
All in a day's
Oh my.
Hey, leave some
Quite
for
the
the rest of us, Shizuna.
Take this.
That's
Careful.
two.
That one was stubborn.
No.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
There's three.
Fully replenished.
Can't catch me. You might be able to catch me if I can't find the way through. There's still one more. I thought that was three.
Take this.
I'm free.
That's the end of that area.
Looks like it
Destroy
keeps going
9
from
breakable
here.
objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Treasure located.
6,
Oh my. Quite the reception.
7, 8,
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight.
9. There we go. Easy peasy.
Yep. This looks like the end of.
Boss is this thing again, except different. Adam plot.
I like where this is headed.
Cool name. Ain't gonna save you. I should have done Nightmare. What am I doing? 7th rain. Oh, that's boring.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
Up to you.
Activating skill.
Chance.
Zero gleam.
Boost
Make it
gauge
count, Van.
upgraded.
We're down.
Help me out, Placel.
I like where this is headed. Leaving this to you, Reset.
Some
I
elements.
can't hit it.
Mr. Arkwright. Certain arts will work.
I can't hit it with an X chain.
Show me what you got.
EX chain.
Time to push through.
Die, damn you.
Now.
Break Crown Guard.
Leaving this
Please
to you,
die.
Reset. You're mine.
Chance.
I don't care about status ailments. I just want you dead.
Now we're talking. Time to push through. Release.
Press delete.
Now we're talking. You're next.
Activating skill.
How much health do you have, gamer?
Bring it on. Up to you.
Not a lot. There we go.
Nice. Moving on.
Got him.
Very nice.
Leveled up.
That wasn't every enemy on that floor, damn it. Oh well, whatever. Again, there's a chance I might just play this on my own time. It seems like something fun to try and get everything through. You know what? We're gonna hold off on doing any more of the cubes. So I will take this.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll take that. Hanging Gardens Phase 2.
Well,
10 small
break a leg.
monsters. I'll screw it. If I've already missed one, then we might as well miss them all. First going for objective so that we can beat the game. True beat the game, I should say.
Here's my activating skill. You're mine.
You know, get the whatever the actual final battle here is.
Skill pouring.
I want to see what the story relevance of Marking Garden's true problems is.
Quite the reception.
What exactly is wrong with the garden? Hopefully this shouldn't take too much longer though. with how quickly we're going through these floors so far, shouldn't take too much longer before we're through. Then after this, I'll actually have to start playing through other games again. Oh no. Unironically though, I am going to be happy to switch to our stuff. Don't get me wrong, I've absolutely loved playing through the Trail series, but I probably do need a break to do some different stuff. There's no denying that, I feel.
New area located. Commencing
Again,
exploration.
there's two games on my mind that I'm going to want to play through next. One is, of course, one that I've promised that I'd play, and yet I've neglected my duty of fulfilling that promise, which is Chaos Head at Noah. I haven't forgotten about it. I have to find the part of me that's willing to do it. There's just some part of me that's just not wanting to do it for some reason, and I want to do it, but at the same time I don't. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. Of course it doesn't. What am I saying?
Ooh, a new area. Let's comb this place.
But I do want to continue through it. I need to find that part of me again
Should we
that
get to work?
feels ready for it, I guess.
I spy treasure.
There's just a part of me that doesn't feel ready for it yet. The other game of intrigue that I've been wanting to try out is something called Chain Echoes. I've had it for a while, but I haven't played it yet. I just have it on the back burner. I should be doing these fight monster objectives, that way I can actually get strength.
Boost gauge limit
Because I know I need strength right now.
Watch it. That one's big.
Then again, we should still be fine. Very easy mode generally is... Even if we somehow manage to die on very easy mode, the game always has the ability to lower difficulty further for every consecutive death. So, I've still got that to fall back on if things get really dire. Ideally, we won't have to rely on that, but it's always an option. And we like having options. We're getting so much Sepith now, by the way. Can I just mention that? The thing is, I don't really need this much Sepith anymore, question mark. I feel like I can make one of every single, like, Sepith in the game, like, 3 times over at this point. Oh yeah, Jill... Rifa, whatever.
Here's my chance.
Boring.
Madness Roll.
Chance.
There's your Sunray. Did anyone else in the party get a second S-Craft, or is Van the only one? No, someone else got... Why am I so confused on that fact? Huh? I thought Anya's had a second S-Craft, didn't she?
Up to you.
I sworn Anya's had a second... Hang on, when we beat this fight, I'm going to the craft, like, creation section or upgrade station, whatever. And I'm checking this out. I just sworn it said that Anya's had a second S-Craft. But I've not gotten that.
Leveled up.
What the heck?
Never underestimate the members of Class 7.
Class 7. I got that. Hang on. Now I'm confused. What? First off, I'm going to waste all these.
Now it's even better.
More accuracy, that's good.
I can get...
Okay. You have to... Why did I think... For some reason I thought Anya's had 2 S-Crafts. What? Why did I think that? I could've... Maybe I'm just going crazy. Is there anything new of note in the Mystic Cube analysis?
I kind of want one of everything.
Thank you, Lapis. You know what a better way of figuring out if there's new stuff or
Want a
not?
place to chill?
Of intrigue
Look
that I
no
want?
further. Let me know if you need anything,
That'd be here.
okay? Appreciate your business.
I do actually wonder if there's going to be new stuff
Hang
that
in
becomes
there.
available after being all these. Alright, floor 14. Wentz up Canyon.
Time to
I don't know why I thought...
get to
I might
work.
be going crazy. I could have sworn for some reason that there was... These are machines. What the heck? That's weird. I used to see machines in here, I feel. not like full-on archaism slash automatons or whatever.
They're down.
Got strength in spades.
Boost gauge limit crush.
Oh,
These are actually like substantial machines too. What the heck?
Look out! Give up your boost gauge limiter. Unlock.
Skill.
Now we're talking.
These are not insubstantial machines. These are pretty decently big machines too. Like these samurai ones. Speaking of samurai, please leave me alone. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and...
onwards and goes on.
At this point, if I'm not going to be getting the 100% bonus for every floor yet, then I'm just going to make sure to always select floors that require me to fight so I can get experience. That way I at least have some strength going forward.
May we proceed with caution?
Boost gauge limiter. Unlock.
Nice. That went.
So many.
Ooh, now they make for a fun fight.
Look out! Full boost. Go all boost
Take him out.
limiter. Unlock.
Like hell you are.
Got strength in spades. You've got this, Divine Blade.
And again, I just want to see what's at the end of this place, because again, the game's release extra, or the guide I have, I should say, has additional story, and I can also just save whenever to make clear data, so... Which I assume the clear data is probably still going to be relevant for Farewell Ozamiria. At the very least, it'll probably give some bonuses.
Got strength in spades.
Boost gauge limit crush.
At least that's what I imagine.
Here's my chance.
Am I right? I don't know, but I assume I'm right. Which one of you guys is the right one to kill? I swear I've picked like 10 different fights with the correct one, but it's not the correct one. How many more?
Nice. That went great.
You nailed
What's
it.
going on?
Now we can finish this.
Kill.
Boost gauge limit crush.
I mean, I'm not complaining about the experience, but I thought I killed this right thing like 10 hours ago.
That's how it goes.
Disarm devices.
This place goes
One
on,
step closer
on,
to reaching
on.
Looks like the gang's
I
all
won't fight
here.
it.
Got strength in spades.
Boost gauge limit crush.
Your next
Tasty
band.
experience.
Your next band. Now we're talking. Engaging skill. Here's my chance.
That wasn't a strike, that wasn't a buff.
Careful.
There are a lot, and I've made grave miscalculation, I feel.
Chance.
Actually, what am I saying? Of course I haven't. I'm broken as shit. We should be getting close to the end of this, though.
That went better than I anticipated.
The actual like garden thing, not the floor. I don't know what. Well, I don't know where we're at in the floor.
That's the end of that area.
Stop shooting me with lasers.
Ugh, this place goes on, on, on.
Here's my chance.
You know it, though.
Stay sharp and not nearby.
Has a lot of throws.
Boost gauge limiter
Now we're talking.
Boost gauge upgraded. I'll be watching your performance.
Now we can finish this.
Beat him up.
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight.
Here's my chance.
Kill.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
All good. All right, boss of this floor is... Oh, you again.
A guardian.
D Beastia 2.
I guess I can play with you.
How many S-craps does it take to get to the center of your core?
I'll show no mercy.
And Shizuna's frozen.
Shut them down, Reset.
It's not exactly working that well against Shizuna for some reason.
Help me out,
Activating. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Kill.
Now we're talking.
Chance.
Give it your all. Got strength in spades. Even this to you.
Activating skill.
Beat it up. Ultimate throttle.
Give it your all.
Show me what you got.
Up to you. Now. Even this to you, Reset.
Activating skill.
Earth shaker.
Boost No mercy.
All done.
Nice. Moving
All
on.
good.
Got him.
Leveled up.
Two onyx steel for floor 15. We're getting close, I think. Again, I mean, I can check right now if I'm right on assuming it's 16 floors. I just gotta pull up the guide for a second. I haven't been using the guide this entire day. Or episode, I should say. Yep, there should be 16 floors only. So we're about done through all this. Got one last little push to make through.
All right.
Almost there.
Look sharp, people.
There's a
This is
ton of
blood red.
Should we get to work?
Look out!
You're next.
This is mildly horrifying.
Way to fire me up. You got it. Up to you. You're next.
Mission Look out!
Yeah.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Give me prime beast essence. Give me a upgrade material.
Looks like it keeps going from here.
Now it's no longer blood. Now it looks substantially better. It just looks like a storm rolled by. Why was the previous floor blood? Should I be concerned about that?
Up to you. You're next, Van.
There is one thing that I do know about. There is one thing that I do know about Daybreak 3 or Farewell Ozamiria, which is that apparently there is the Margian Garden. I think still exists in a different form, but it is technically the garden. And that's the only thing I really know about Farewell Ozamiria. That technically the garden still exists, albeit in a different version of itself, I guess. The point is, there's still a way of like getting experience and having your own little like dungeon to explore.
Fully replenished.
That's how it goes.
Leveled up.
Which I do like. I really like these kind of things in games. Little special dungeons that kind of grow with the player. Always allowing for them to have a way of getting stronger.
Shall I prepare some sweets for Mr. Arthur?
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Now we're talking.
I wonder if there's going to be any huge revelations for the next game like how there were in Reverie. Because this whole end section is basically how Reverie was, in a way. Upgrade.
Looks like it keeps going from here.
Careful.
Keep her schmoving.
There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
Brion.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Clowns.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
That was quick and easy. Give me vitality. Give me more monsters to kill.
New area located. Commencing exploration.
I mean, it is.
A ton of them.
I know I'm trying to get through this quickly, and I understand that I'm probably going through the objectives that take the most time, but I still want experience. Even if I am going to be able to insta-kill most things, I still want some experience.
That was a brilliant display.
That's a lot of enemies.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
You're next.
All good. Not much more. Oh, next floor. Oh, this thing.
Ooh.
This is the boss. Well, it's a different version, but this is the thing that was the boss of This thing was technically the boss of the 9th floor. A different version of it, yes, but still something.
Come on, let's go.
I want to kill this thing first.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
That was a bad idea.
Upgraded. Like hell you are.
Can I have a magic attack?
Here's my chance. Activating. Mr. Arkwright.
I don't understand how the coins are magic, but I'll take it. Alright, now we can get to killing you.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Demonic Volt Tackle. Am I dead?
My move now.
No, but it definitely felt like I was supposed to be.
Up to you.
Activating skill.
Boring. This means Zerugi.
Engaging skill.
Tear down. Mine. Got strength and space. Keep going. You've got this, Divine Blade.
Engaging skill.
Up to
More.
Here's my chance.
Activating skill.
That was easy.
Oh, I could do better.
Alright, next floor should be the last.
Never underestimate the members of Class 7.
Hanging Gardens, the final phase. This is the last floor,
Welcome
apparently.
to Marduk's support.
I think it's important that I go ahead and save out here. Alright, let's go in. This is it. The final floor.
Time to get to work.
Oh my.
That's a lot of enemies.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
And they're all dead. And there's still more here. That was just that many foes.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Incredible.
Nice.
Nice.
Looks like it keeps going from here.
This was not the kind of floor I was hoping for, but
Sharp, I could do better. A mob nearby.
I should get some experience.
Got strength and space.
And there's so much experience to be gained here.
Watch it. That one's big. That went good.
You nailed it, Van.
Oh, there's so much experience to be gained here. I can't say no.
Yep. This looks like the end of that section.
Kill.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Here's my chance.
Activate. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Alright, satisfied.
Ooh, a new area.
That's how it goes.
Let's comb this place.
Onwards and upwards. I'll reach even greater
Looks like the
heights.
gang's all here.
That's a lot of rounds.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
You're next.
Activating skill.
Ow.
Skill.
Make it count.
Nice. That went great.
You nailed it, Van.
So many.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Almost there.
Ugh, this place goes on and on and on. There's a ton of them. Should we get...
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
It's just that fun having that many kills at once.
Nice. Moving on up.
Help me out. Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Mission
Daphne here.
accomplished.
Good stuff, Bosso.
Ooh, now they'd make for a fun fight.
Got strength and space.
Boost gauge limit corrupt.
Alright. Is that it? Is that time for the final battle? It is. Oh dear. This feels different. Alright. Well, at the I'm not changing from the difficulty, but I will change this back to normal. I'm not changing the difficulty, though. I have not at all prepared for it, so... We all know how that would turn out, so let's just skip to the part where I actually win, shall we? Alright. Who's up here? It's a portal. So this is what's causing the disturbances still? What's that supposed to be?
Reach in virtual space. No way that's normal. Maybe this is where the corrosion came from. If that's true, chances are whatever's behind this is weighing on the Earth's side. This is the time to make sure our preparations are in order, then. We should call everybody on standby over once we're ready to head over.
Is that the game's way of saying we're going to be using everybody? Well, now I know for a fact we're not switching off very easy. Screw it. I'm going in. The final boss trial.
Is this a rift in the virtual world?
Sure looks like one.
Yes. These coordinates fall on an imaginary axis. This must be the origin point of the corrosion.
So this is where it spread from.
There's this heavy, gloomy energy here. Almost like we're getting weighed down.
Wait, the shape of this arena reminds me of something.
Yeah. Something crazy intense is lurking around.
Is it what I think it is?
Must be our guilty party. Can't get a handle on it, though.
Yeah. This one's shaping up to be a little different from what we've gone against so far. Huh? What am I picking up on here? Scent. Wait. This is...
awfully familiar. Dan?
It's coming. Stay on the alert.
The thing from the first game.
I can sense your presence.
The thing that was inside Van. You again.
Van our pride. The false demon lord.
There you are.
Isn't that?
Yep,
No. It's like last year all over again.
you again.
I see their meaning. It resembles the creature that revealed itself during the Pandemonium incident.
Vagrant's Diaspora. One of the 5 demon lords who rules over the 77 devils.
But that's impossible. It's not even the same color.
Yes. It's practically the exact inverse of the dark blue entity we faced before. Yet...
Why has it changed here?
Are you suggesting this is one of the 4 remaining demon lords?
Formless Demon Lord, Metatros Diaspora.
I am that which ought to manifest in this world.
Which ought to.
The true Demon Lord. You, the fallen, vanquished fake, are best left to fade in the benighted rift.
So you're the replacement, huh? What happened?
Hang on, LP!
How is it so powerful?
Its spiritual force is off the charts. That big lug is about as menacing can possibly get.
Well, we've made it this far. All that's left is to take that thing out and put these anomalies behind us.
Shall we?
I don't appreciate you calling me a fake and dredging up my past.
Yeah.
But I can gripe after we beat your ass. Let's go, team!
Weapons
ready! Spare no effort taking it down!
Metatros Diaspora.
Celebrate my advent.
Shall we?
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Bear the nightmare.
I've got you covered.
Let's just get this over with. Classic. You're nothing like before.
Boost gauge limit.
You want to talk about fakes? You're just a pale imitation. Wandering spirit.
Here's my chance.
I like where this is headed. Even this cup.
Got strength
They
in
was both
space.
missed. Why?
I suggest this right now.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Van.
I suggest this right now.
Take this.
Activating skill.
Feeble-minded humans. I am.
Oh dear.
The pressure's building.
Let's go. What the? Huh?
Anyone want to tell me what the hell's going on here?
It changed.
Its form is falling apart. Could it be?
A rather paltry excuse for a demon lord, if we can even call it one.
It really is just an imitation.
I am no falsity. By consuming all, I shall actualize my existence.
Really now.
No longer have I need of that arrogant intermediary. Without his obstruction, everything will be mine.
Arrogant intermediary? Are you talking about a goose?
Damn. You're one pitiful sap. A watered-down knockoff like you has no business calling anybody a fake. In reality, you're just a massive data construct. An irregularity, uploaded to the Märchengarten. But what really gets me is how in the know you are about Vagrant's diaspora and the other 4 demon lords.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet we have that jackass Auguste to thank for that.
Wait a moment. Are you sane? Yep. It's pretty much the only possibility left.
Is that what I think?
believe Monster's form is based on something the DG cult stole from the Septian Church.
Really now.
A copy of the Book of Ezer. One of the Apocrypha.
Now I get it. That's the one that tells about the demon lord inside Van.
One that corrodes your
The
soul
maniacal
with a
material
watch.
it was banned for had a passage describing the pandemonium too.
Yeah.
That's right. Back when the cult had me in its clutches, I was forced to read it almost every day.
It changes you. Just reading it.
It's a scent my nose will never forget. I know it all too well.
Man.
How horrid. Van.
It just keeps circling back to the cult, doesn't it?
The damn cult exists. A lot of
No
shit.
demon lord at all then.
It's entirely possible that Auguste utilized that forbidden text to hack into the Märchengarten. It initially served as the ideal data construct for wreaking havoc on Marduk's systems.
But then it went off the deep end, just like we're seeing now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you called it.
There.
Mare Bear, you sure took your sweet time.
Yeah.
Was it because the big guy here's a phony? It's nothing but a data-driven reproduction. No more, no less. The copy of the Book of Ezer was already worse for wear, with parts being rewritten to suit the user's aims. But that thing's own ego keeps it from accepting that simple fact. It's sad.
I see. So even with all that power, it's still hollow inside.
Lapis?
But that way, I almost feel for it.
Fate can be cruel sometimes. But the kindest thing we can do at this point is put the poor thing out of its misery.
Let's give it rest then.
Yeah.
Insolent curs.
Come here, buddy.
Do not speak lightly of me, feeble sons of man. Cower, tremble, and despair. I am a demon lord. I am absolute. I shall manifest into this world and bring forth destruction untold.
You might be as much of a victim as the rest of us, so consider this a mercy. This nightmare has overstayed its welcome. About time we wrapped it up for good.
Right. The DG cult will haunt us no longer.
It all ends here. Let's go, everyone!
Mercy it deserves.
The harbinger of calamity.
Metros Diaspora. Come on.
Here goes.
Got strength and
Activating
space.
skill.
Beginning mission. Go.
Boost
You
gauge
got this,
limit
Divine
crush.
Blade.
Engaging skill.
Come on, buddy.
Shut them down, Reset.
Activating skill.
Boring.
Time to go.
Mr. Archive. Activate. Boring. Way to fire me up. Got strength and space. Now. Here's my chance.
Chance.
Give them your all. You're mine.
How can you resist me?
Way to fire me up. You're next. There. Here goes.
Activating.
More S-Crafts.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
That's an S-Craft, isn't it? Yeah, that's an S-Craft. Oh dear.
I won't hold back.
Here goes.
Give them your all.
Not getting away. Blast off.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill.
Down.
Sucker.
Got strength and spades. Time to let it
Activating skill.
all you now. Leaving this to you, Reset.
Some elements look effective.
Don't hold
Activating
back.
skill.
Mr. Archive. Go all out. Activating skill.
Whale up. Counting on you, Shizuna.
Engaging skill.
Boring.
I am no mere falsity.
Got strength and space. Now.
Chance.
Give them your all. You're mine. It's not over.
Activating skill.
You're mine.
Come on.
Whoops.
Night night.
I'm mine. Got strength and
Activating
space.
skill.
Now.
I am a fabrication. Why did I come into being? Why must I be so incomplete? Would that I could have the second chance.
It's alright, buddy. It's gone.
Well, that's the end of it.
Indeed. Iron Garden should be fine now.
Not gonna miss that whack job.
There's no more trace of the distortions. That giant swath of data must have been cleanly erased.
I felt kind of bad for it at the end, though.
Yeah.
Indeed. Even still, I feel this was for the best. We spared it from living on as a lie.
All things return to the benighted dark eventually. One could almost call it a form of salvation.
True. You might have a point there. Oh, wait. What about the Book of Ezer?
Yeah.
No need to get in a twist about it. The copy the DG cult stole was recovered during the big cleanup operation 11 years back.
So we don't need to worry
By
about
Master
it?
himself, no less.
Peargard brought it back? I never realized.
The being we vanquished was likely nothing more than second-hand data that a Goost fellow pieced together.
I see.
Although I never imagined that it could be used to create such a creature. Said data has now been thoroughly obliterated, however, so it's unlikely to ever be abused again.
Good.
Thank Adios for that.
It's funny. This loose end from the Garten led us right to another from the cult.
Yeah.
That's only to be expected, what with the mad philosopher's plot being the common thread between them.
From a risk management perspective, I'd say it was worth the trouble.
Well, guess that about wraps up our Gardens arc too, huh, S?
Yeah.
Definitely. I can already feel the weight lifting off my shoulders.
Congratulations! You two are finally free!
Yippee!
I'm glad I hopped on this train, even if it was only at the end.
Yeah.
My take on Marduk aside, it's nice to have these anomalies over with. Speaking of Marduk...
Hey, party people! Guess what?
All systems returned.
As of just now, the Marian Garden is 100% glitch-free.
Nice.
That means we have full control back again. Way to save the day, guys.
Good.
Hold up. Where the heck are we anyway? These coordinates are like... crazy loco.
Thanks, Mirabelle.
May require a bit of explaining.
Yeah.
We'll walk you through it all later. But for now, I think we can call this request complete.
Yeah.
Yep. Major props. You all totally rocked it. Expect the reward money in your account soon. Plus a bit of extra on top for your little helpers.
Yeah.
Nice. Appreciate the quick turnaround.
Rather bittersweet, though, isn't it? We no longer have any reason to come here now.
It did turn into something of a habit for us, huh?
Little wonder, given that it allowed us to meet face to face, no matter the distance between us.
Why can't we still use it for that
True.
purpose?
It makes me kind of sad to think that we might be doing this for the last time.
Can't say I disagree. This place ain't so bad. Once you take the Garden Master and the Book of Ezer out of the equation anyway.
Connecting people through the Orbal network. In a way, the Marian Garden may have fulfilled its original purpose after all.
Aw, thanks for the rave review. Not sure if you remember, but monsters were never supposed to be a part of this package. In fact, once that bug gets ironed out, we're gonna deploy a major update that regresses things back to their original state. It's gonna take a hot minute to implement, though.
Oh well.
So until then, you're free to access the service whenever you want.
Yippee!
We'll be allowed to play here a while longer?
You bet. Knock yourselves out.
Heck yeah.
Finally, a dedicated slacking off space.
Heck yeah.
Just what we needed.
Yippee.
But in all seriousness, it is a nice place.
Yeah, I'll still be in Calvert a while, but having an easy meetup spot like this is a neat perk.
Yippee.
Uh-huh. And for now, it can double as a training area.
Very.
Guess there's worse ways to kill time.
Agreed. Theo and Zeros could use a testing ground.
Guess we'll just have to get together again. And that goes for after the update, too.
Sounds like a plan. We've more than earned a reward. Might as well enjoy it.
Complete.
Never underestimate the members of Class 7.
What the heck was that? Oh, April 12th, 9:03 p.m. Oh.
The tower's observation deck is currently closed for routine maintenance.
Aw.
We look forward to your next visit.
The first day of the Aramis Academy Festival has drawn to a close, and it will continue for another 2 days.
It was up here.
Large crowds are expected, so if you plan on attending, we recommend going by train or public transit. Oh, and this just in. We are now learning that President Gramhart will be making an important announcement tomorrow.
Is it regarding space stuff?
There's no need to be alarmed, though, as no serious incidents have occurred.
Not this time.
We're not at liberty to share all the details, but, yes, we can pass on some of what we heard.
That was much sooner than I anticipated. Professor Cronkite never disappoints. Actually, this may be owed to President Gramhart's leadership.
Huh? Hamilton.
I promise, I'll do my very best. So don't worry. I'll be fine.
That's Marielle's voice.
Professor Hamilton, I leave the rest to you.
Huh? Leave the rest to
Construction
Hamilton.
continues in the Ishgal Mountains on the eastern side of the Republic. And it appears that we will be getting an official announcement of Zemuria's first Space Force base.
Sure enough. Space travel. That.
You've sacrificed everything for this dingo.
Hmm?
We are forever in your debt.
Hamilton?
Thanks to you, we might just make it in time.
Huh? In time for what? To be continued. In the next chapter of Trails Through Daybreak. Thank you for playing. What did Dingo allow for making it just in time? Why can I not... What? Why are those two... What? Well, that's it.
We're not done here.
You don't... Thanks, V. I'm not done here. We kind of are. Alrighty then. That's it. Let's create proper clear data. Let's overwrite these clear datas. Alright. That's it. We have officially completely beat... Wait, hang on. Now we're going to create clear data. Alright, that's it. We are officially done with Trails Through Daybreak. Game name that I can't remember. Legend Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. We are officially done with it. So, that's going to be it for now. And going to be it for the Trail series for a while. But don't worry. I'll be there when the third game for the Daybreak arc releases. I promise. I want to see more. But that'll have to wait. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all in the next adventure. Peace.